Visa-free access for second passport holders. Hi, I'm Andrew Henderson, editor-at-large of NomadCapitalist.com, where we share tips on finding more freedom, more opportunity, and a better lifestyle by looking beyond your own borders. Now, there was an interesting news item that came out recently. It's been something that's been discussed for some time now. There's an endless back and forth about this topic, and it's very important, especially to people who are looking at getting a second passport. And that comes down to visa-free travel. How many places can you go to using your second passport as a travel document? Now, the island nation of Dominica offers second passports through their economic citizenship program. Cost for one person is in the low six-figure range. But the question is it really worth it? Now, at Nomad Capitalist, we talk about looking at ancestral citizenship options. Do you qualify for an Irish passport or Israeli passport, or any number of the different passports that are available just based on your family tree? On top of that, is there some place that you would like to live and perhaps become a naturalized citizen? And there are places where you can do that faster than others. Are you willing to go that route? Or are you at least willing to make a few stops in a place and get a second residence there and work towards naturalization? Those are obviously the preferred methods. But if you want to get a second passport through economic citizenship, you have to be making sure that you're getting value for your money. Now, there are some experts out there who say that Dominica is not worth the six-figure investment to get economic citizenship. And the news story that came out recently is something that those of us who follow this have been very familiar with. That is, Dominica is talking more to the EU about getting visa-free status to the European Union. This has been something that's been discussed for some time, and some of the promoters have gone out there and said that Dominica was on the verge of getting visa-free access to the EU. Actually, what they're working on is visa-free access to the Schengen area, which is the borderless area in Europe. And I've talked to experts who have said that this is not something that's going to happen anytime soon, and recent news seems to bear that out. There have been some reports in Caribbean newspapers recently talking about how officials in Europe are working on Middle Eastern countries and other countries and are prioritizing straightening out their visa issues with those countries before Dominica. So if you're looking to get a second passport in Dominica, you should be aware that you will have to get a visa in all likelihood for the foreseeable future in order to go anywhere in Europe. Now, the Schengen area encompasses a little more than 24 countries, pretty much the entire EU, as well as Switzerland. It does not encompass the UK and Ireland, who exempted themselves from that program. But obviously, you don't want to be spending your entire life, if you're a traveler, dealing with embassies and sending your passport back and forth. So make sure when you're getting a second passport, especially if you're investing serious money in it, that you're getting value. Dominica does have visa-free access to a certain number of places. However, not being able to get into the U.S. and, for now, not being able to get into the EU without going through a visa process does put it at somewhat of a disadvantage. Now, for more information on second passports, go to NomadCapitalist.com, and while you're there, make sure and claim your free gift. Grab my special report, 7 Steps to Global Economic Freedom, and learn more about these and other internationalization topics at NomadCapitalist.com.